Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for September 2017. I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot from Los Caribbean, and we'll start with this card, which is the Shadow card. It's the card on the bottom of the deck after everything's been dealt. And this is the hidden energy, the hidden forces, the unseen, unacknowledged, unrecognized, but it's the subconscious energies that are the driving force for the month. This card here, so let's say what it is. This is the Page of Swords. A page is a messenger, and the swords represent the mind. So this could represent the truth, and this could represent knowledge, communication, education, higher education. It's something of the mind, it's the intellect, it's intelligence, and he's the messenger bringing that forth. So maybe there's some kind of truth being told, and that might have some play here. So let's find out. This is the theme for the month, which has to do with charity. This card represents charity or generosity in some way of giving the money or receiving the money, receiving some kind of money. So that's the possibility for that card, and that's the theme for the month. So this card represents you, and this is the Taurus sitting on the throne. You know, this is the earth sign. You're the earth sign. You're very steadfast and steady and slow moving and very thorough, and you get the job done. So this is the king on his throne, and he's got this financial security, and he's got the castle and all the material wealth, and that represents you having it all. And being the authority and having it all, and being in control of your life and in control of your material possessions. The Pentacles represents, which is what this is the Pentacles. It represents material comfort and everything that is required to obtain material comfort. It is your job, it is your salary and your income, it is money, it's investments, it's lottery winnings, it's your material possessions. And I think I already said your home and where you live, you know, your apartment, your condo, and your car, anything that you own, any material possessions that you own. So this is you having it all, having, you know, being in command and in control of your material wealth. This card represents the conflict, which is happy childhood memories or someone from your past. So there's some kind of conflict there regarding happy childhood memories or someone from your past. So maybe the two, you know, someone from your past is a memory. And there's some kind of conflict there. Or this could be a conflict regarding your children. I'm not sure. So let's see how that plays out. This is the Foundation, which is the Three of Wands. So this is when you've set something into motion and now you're waiting. You're waiting for your ship to sail in. You've planted the seed and you're waiting for it to grow to fruition. You're just starting out on something here, and now you're at that waiting phase where it hasn't grown or developed yet, but it's working on it. So that's what this card represents. That's at the foundation for the reading. This is in your past, and this is just taking a break. Resting and taking a break from something, from some situation, and this was in your past. The present energies are this, and this is the Queen of Cups. So I don't know if the Queen of Cups represents this person from your past, and you're having conflicts regarding her, but she is somebody who's very passive and receptive. She's very loving and giving and nurturing. And she's the queen, so she's very much in command of herself. She's very emotional, but she's in command of her emotions. But she's a very sweet, loving, and kind person. And she represents the present energies. So I don't know if this conflict, if she's somebody from your past coming into your present, and the conflict is with her. Or, you know, maybe she's your mother or some person, some mother figure, some authority figure, female authority figure in your past, and you're having these conflicted memories. Maybe you're conflicted because of the memories of her. You know, whether she was your mother or a grandmother or an influential woman in your life in your childhood, and there's some conflict regarding the memory of her. And maybe that's just, you know, something current about that, because this represents the current energy. So maybe this is somebody in your life at present that came back into your life. Or maybe the memory of her is at play right now. Maybe that's come back into the present. Maybe she's somebody who passed on, and but her memory right now is causing some conflict. This is the card that represents the near future. This is the King of Swords. So let's compare the King of Swords to the card that represents you. So where you have the material comfort and the material wealth, this person, and you're much more passive. You're a passive Taurus. You know, you're more passive, and you're not too much of a fighter. I mean, you could be stubborn, but you're not terribly aggressive. This person could be much more aggressive. He's got this, the swords is a more masculine energy, and he's not very emotional at all. He's got his armor on. He's far less emotional than you would be, or, you know, this Queen of Cups is very emotional and very in touch with her emotions, and he's not. He's not an emotional person. He would be very much, and he's intellectual, he's educated, he's intelligent, he's wise, there's wisdom here. You know, all the swords energy. So let me put you down. So he represents the swords energy of the honesty and the truth, and the intellect and the mind and education and philosophy, higher education. So this is either a person in your near future, or this is you seeking out that knowledge and seeking out some information and educating yourself on something, trying to find the truth about something. So this could be you in the future seeking that truth and that knowledge and that wisdom. And this is the messenger that's going to bring it to you. Or this is a person representing those qualities in your near future. And he's an authority figure. I mean, he's just like you. This could be a father figure, or a father, or, you know, some male authority figure. It could be a boss. But this is in your near future. This card represents your internal, oh, here you are. This is your internal energies. And this is you as the Page of Cups is making an offer. This is a love offer. So maybe this person is in your present and you're going to make an offer to her. Maybe this is an engagement. Maybe you would like to get married. Maybe you're making an offer and this is a proposal because he's a messenger. Maybe you're going to make a proposal. He's the messenger of love, and that represents you. So maybe you're going to make a proposal to this woman. And that's your intentions at this time. This card represents the external energies. This is the moon. The one thing I'm going to say about the moon is it's not everything is as it seems. So when there's some kind of hidden agenda or some truth that is somewhat hidden, and maybe this is you, you know, seeking the truth, and maybe this is you finding the truth, and maybe this is you becoming very hardened and putting on that suit of armor and disconnecting from your emotions because of whatever truth you found out regarding this. That's a possibility there. Because the light of the moon is not as bright as the light of the sun, and it usually just represents there's something hiding in the shadows here. And this is the external energies, that not everything is quite as it seems. So maybe you have these inflated memories and these idealistic memories of something in your past, of maybe of this person in your past. And that isn't quite clear, because over time we idealize people that are no longer in our lives. So maybe you're idealizing who she is, or you're idealizing something in your past. Maybe she was a past relationship and you took a break from her. This is you taking a break in your past. So maybe you ended that relationship and you took a break from it. And, you know, maybe you have regrets. Not sure. But not everything is as it seems right here. Now, this is your hopes and your fears. So this is hopes for a new action. The Ace of Wands represents